nice guy. 27th of September. We're still here. Shh. There was no fatal end. What? Pyramid circles and numbers, alphabets and such things as what? Who knows about this? Who knows about Gematria? Who knows about 3, 6 and 9? Now have a chirp. We'll let everybody pick up the links first. We'll wait. Say hello. Greetings. Salutations. Let me just check that the links have worked before we kick off. Good. Good. There we go. Check the feed. Yep, it's worked. We have lived. Right then, we're all good. What was I watching? I need to get the video link to give this man his due credit. I've got to give some credit, peace and love to this YouTube channel first. Let you know who we've been watching. I've passed and he's come up again due to us recycling what we go over and keep it, you know, current. So Stovilla Elohim Ra is the channel. STOVILLA Elohim ELOHIM space Ra. I watched him about 2 years ago when he was first broadcasting. I'm going to send him some messages. I want to see if he'll have a hangout with us. What I'm going to do is play you a little bit so you hear what he sounds like. It's open source. There's no copyright.
Stovilla Elohim Ra.
Listen to this, man.
Today I'm going to do a video on the alphabet and Gematria code and how it relates to many things, you know.
Let me skip for you.
5, 6 comes
I'm going to show you in a minute.
to 22.
Here we go.
Now you take the 7, divide that by 7, and it equals 3.14, which is pi.
I'll show you in a minute. Don't worry, you don't need to see this. I'll put the link in the video.
And pi is just, it's the ratio, Ra, T-O, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter, dia, which means God, you know. Ra, ratio, radius, radiation, you know, it's just, it's right ascension.
Right ascension, Ra.
And in this, you can add up all kind, like numerology.
This.
Take the word numerology. What is that? And it equals 33.
All right, so you get the idea. This some YouTube channel man, we'll call him Stovilla, Brother Stow. He's influenced, I can tell, by etymology and astrotheology. Now he's mentioned Santos Bonacci in this has nothing to do with that, but wow, 3, 6 and 9. He's mentioned Santos Bonacci in another video that I've watched of his, and I've told him I've had a chat with Santos and I'm trying to link up future heavyweight hangout with him. So yeah, truly incredible mind. He knows a lot of what we know and he knows a lot of what we don't, which is why I'm happy to say I'm learning from him. The menorah, that's the menorah then, with the letters, the alphabet, A to M, is it? A to M, top row, bottom row, N to Z, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, center, 7, then counting down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, look at me. Hey, I went and seen him.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, it says send CV down. 1 minute, pausing, send CV down, and then maybe go out for a day's trial.
Yeah, yeah. He's
So,
right, isn't he?
yeah. I won't say what it is because I'm on YouTube, like, but
Yeah, yeah, no worries.
yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit, brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Seen that before? No.
What is it?
Gematria. It's where you link numerical values to the alphabet. I'm just researching some language and numbers and where it come from. So yeah, I'm going back to YouTube now. Cheers, brother. It's not a beautiful day. But I'm not sitting inside. What's no way, not a chance. I'll get washing out my son in a bit. So yeah, the channel is called Stovilla Elohim Ra, and this is the video link. 3.7 thousand views. It published on 21st of July 16. It's a brief introduction to the geometric code and how it relates to all things, even our flat geocentric earth plane. Please share this so this channel can grow and enlighten people. Blah, blah, blah. He's put some links in here for Marty's website, so Marty Leeds website, and he's put his references there, non-profits and activism. So where you'd say I was having, let's go this way, I was having synchronicities with the numbers 111 and 3, the number 3 and 3 ones for the last 2 to 3 months. The last time I saw it was August time in on Maček, the Maček Hill mountain, Maček in Hungary. We was in some woods looking at the scenery, exploring, taking photos, getting out of the city. And whilst I was in that woodland, thousands of miles away, there was a concrete pillar in the woods, and it had a yellow rectangle on it, and it had 3 lines, a little one, a medium one, and a big one. And then it had this thing going down, which is the symbol for earth. Basically it was an earth symbol for electricity supply management in the forestry. So I looked at it and I thought, hey up, 3 lines, number 3 and 3 ones. So yeah, I see stuff, I don't know what it means. It's quite frustrating. It's not just enveloped in 1111, they are synchronicities and numbers that repetition. So whilst I was going over some numbers, I'm looking at toroidal energy, the numbers of 3, 6 and 9. I need a pen actually and my little book to continue on this little, this is amazing for me because I love numbers. I love, you know, the synchronicities and science and certain laws. And I want to bring something to you in a fun and exciting way. And I don't want to go too far, too deep. If any of you have got experience with this, I'd like to hear from you. This is my little scribble book. All right, this is what I do when I watch the videos and then I'm making notes or I'm doing documents. And so I need to show you this first to keep the video clean. So that's where your ordinance of 3, 6 and 9 would come in. All right, so and that's to show you at the beginning. So I'll keep on with this and then I'll go back to the menorah. So what you have here is the divine thighs of 9. The divine thighs of 9. 9 is at the top. These are the divine thighs of 9. And yeah, I'll get to, you'll hear this later on. All right. So as I get into it a bit deeper. So what we have to do is put 1 and 2 on, 3. This section here would be 4. That one is 5, 6. And then we have 7 there and 8. So completed, it would then look like with the number sequencing, right ascension, going right as such. All right, boss. 9 and 13 are very important numbers in this realm, in the sequences, in the scientific you know, analysis and the numerology. So Tesla's 3, 6 and 9 and toroidal energy, things like that, what we're looking into, and the you know, the joining of the numbers non-prime. So let's go back. I appreciate it's a bit scatty, but I wanted to show it you before I get into it. Now I'm going to explain it from the beginning. Menorah, I've joined the non-primes. These are the non-prime numbers that are joined. All right, and you have the numbers 1, 6 and 4 that are joined. All right, so if we add 2 6s, 2 4s and 2 1s together, stop it, 2 6s, 2 4 and yeah, add 6, 4 and 1 together, so 2 6s are 12, 2 4 2 ones are 2, that equals 22. So the sum total of these numbers would be 6 and 6 is 12, so you put 12 there, and 4 and 4 is 8, so you put 8 there. 1 and 1 is 2, so the total is 22. Yeah, so I've added up the sum total of those 3 branches, and then at the bottom, yeah, stop it. Let's get that on vibrate. Bosh. 7 divided by 7 just so happens to be 3.14. That's the ratio of pi. Ratio, you heard him say there, ratio, ratio, yeah, dia, the diameter of a circle, its circumference, radius, radiation, right ascensions. That's important when we're going on about sine waves and yeah, numerology. You get the word numerology and you write it out and you use this menorah to add it up, adds up to 33. The word sun, Sierra Uniform November, adds up to 13. So S is a value of 6, uniform U has a value of 6, November N has a value of 1, totaling 13. 6 disciples either side of the sun. You know what I mean? The sun is in the middle with 6 either side, 1 in the middle to rule the others, 1 to rule the others. 6 apostles, yeah, 6 one side. Jesus was there to rule them all. The Trinity, man, this is interesting, man, the Holy Trinity, all right? When I was looking at this and referencing it, you can see the A is there and also the M, yeah, and they both represent 1. You see the M is there, represented by 1. So man is 3 ones, 1, 1, 1. And now I noticed this again the other day because I forget certain things. You can't keep all this in coherently. It gets, you know, foggy. And when I saw the man representation, the Trinity, the mind, body, and essence is 3. You know what I mean? It's a key part. That's what that number 3 was letting me know. It's all about man. Someone's telling me to push the something's enforcing me, telling me synchronicity, numbers, repetition. Speak about man, push what I'm doing about man. Man is the key, man is the virtue, the saviour is in man. Man is the one that will save man. There is nothing coming down in the form of little baby Jeebus or reincarnation of Jeebus. You know, wow, I've so much to bring to you over the next few weeks, but update wise, this is just fun for me. This isn't learning or anything. This is just my part to give to you, as that brother has done to me in the past, as Santos Bonacci has done with astrotheology. Truly amazing, the realm of which we live in and the mathematics surrounding it, and the numbers and the acquisitions of the phonics. Jupiter, Jewpeter, Jupiter is also Jupiter, the phonics of it, you know, Jupiter. What number is the planet of Jupiter? It goes deep, guys, it goes deep. Adonis and the mother, sun, the letter N is made up of 2 triangles, one triangle going that way, one triangle going that way. The Adonis and the mother, 2 triangles. Missed that bit out. The divine 9 pharaohs come from the things of the divine 9. I've heard of that before, the divine 9. Research the divine 9. Our number system, we have a clock. It goes from 1 to 12. Well, it doesn't stop after 12, it continues on. There is a 13th, but there isn't a 13th zodiac as such. There would be a 13th encapsulating governance, one to govern them all, which would be the ring. The ring would be the 13th for encapsulating the 12. So 12 contained in 1 contains the 13. 6 and 6 and the 1 under sun is 13. You know, so in the clock system we go from, in the 12-hour AM PM meridian, you know, 12 PM, then it goes 1 PM, yes, rather than going to 13, 14, 15. But on the 24-hour clock, you'll notice 1 is denoted as 13. Cha-ching, gotcha. Okay then, 13th zodiac sign, serpent, it is the circles. The Sir, anything beginning with SER, CIR, circumference, CH, church. There are 13 and 1 to rule all. Gematria is like geometry, geocentric. These family of words, you know, they come they come together, and they're very interesting. So I'm going to, you may have got a guy on the realms called Matt, I forget his second name, that's going through numbers and principles and frequencies and harmonics and the relevance of toroidal energy, maths, what the maths are, what the stories are in the Bible, translated in the Old Testament, the New Testament, the mentions of certain things. It's very, very, very deep, like the words and the coding and how it's got to us over the time is very deep and intrinsic, and it's not just you know, it's not just about us finding templates and thinking that we know it all. It's a very deep learning acquisition study path that I and a few others have been on. And when we stand there and we talk, or we proclaim, we will always evidence and, you know, give you articulately the substance, the source, the acts, the statute, the equity, maxim, things like that. You know, the proof, the substance over the form. So yeah, it's just truly incredible, the realm and the world that we live in with the gematria. I want to play some more of this gentleman, because I think you should have a listen to him. And yeah, court magic. Let me find something that's on my history that I can pick out, and you just hear him go. It's just so unbelievable. It's so, you can watch anybody you want. This is the subject, so I'll tell you. You know, sept is 7, okay? Sept, that's another thing that I need to bring out. So sept is 7. So where does it fall in the calendar? Oct, you know, October, that's 8. It represents 8. December, decahedron, represents 10. Why is it 12? Yeah, things have been moved around over the times. It's very, very insightful. I'm going to get into Gematria later as well. Gematria is very interesting. The Bible, the sine waves, the gospel. 6 minutes 34. I'm going to play you this. All right, ever listen to this while I go and make a brew. Come on.
What up?
Listen to this
Stovilla,
brother.
Elohim, Ra.
Introduces himself. Listen to him.
I want to go over
I love this
there,
guy.
Abraham.
My new friend. My new brother.
What up? Stovilla, Elohim, Ra. Again, I just want to go over the 2 trees again, the Bible. I want to show how the Bible is in the it is in the sine wave, the zodiac. Dia is feminine, you know, comes from diode, which the top of a diode is an anode. AN, like animal, ancestor, ankh, human, you know, and then the bottom of it below is the cathode, you know, it's Catholic, catheter, you know, it's just, people can just, I don't know why they're in denial. It's just, anyway, how the Bible fits into the sine wave of the zodiac. And if anybody can debunk it, please do, you know. I don't want to be wrong. Go ahead and make the circle. Right here, Taurus. This is Aries.
Going for the zodiac.
This is Pisces. Aquarius. You know, that's Capricorn. It doesn't go that far into it in the Bible. Anyway, this would be March, which is Mark.
March
The Bible,
21st.
The Gospel's Mark.
Arch.
Evening out.
The arch.
You know, the feminine is Ma'at. She has the scaled feathers, which they switched to Matthew. He has the scales. These are the 4 Gospels. This is Luke.
Nice.
Down here is January, Oannes, 1.
Reminds me of
John.
Santos.
January, Janus. Anyway, it starts in Taurus. Taurus is the bull, you know.
That's me.
Venus rules Taurus. That's Eve in the Garden of Eden. That's when Moses went up, and then he came back down, and they was worshiping the golden bull again. They had the bull because they were crossing this line. And then when he came down, the Bible, now it's all about the ram.
The ram.
And Abraham, ram.
Abraham.
Gematria, this is AB. And Aries is the ram. That's Abraham. Married Sarah, that's your head. You're Sarah Abram. Sarah and Abram is Sarah Abram.
Sir Abram, Sarah
We
Abraham.
went through that 2,000 years in Aries, the ram. And then God wanted Abraham to sacrifice his firstborn son, which is Isaac. It's spelled Isaac because it's I sacrifice, you know, that's where the word Isaac comes from. I sacrifice.
I sacrifice,
You know?
Isaac.
And then he, right here when he's crossing this line, he's, told him to kill his firstborn son. He didn't. He found a ram in the thicket. And he sacrificed the ram instead. And that's when we cross this line into Pisces, the two fish, which would be your feet. That's why Jesus was always washing people's feet. And that's where Jesus comes in Pisces. He has the two fish. That's the sign for it. It's the two fish, the 2 feet. And it starts over again at the head. It's the ram. Your memory. Mary had a little lamb. Mars, March, Maritime, Admiralty Law, Law of the Sea, Martial Law. Marsh is a swamp, law of the swamp, wetlands. Anyway, when we cross this line,
merchant.
is when Jesus had to go back up to the right hand of his Father. And then they asked his disciples, of the 12 apostles.
Posts. Oh,
They
yes.
asked him, where do we go from here?
Woo!
And Jesus told him, go into the house of the man with the water pitcher and meet me in the upper room.
Yeah.
Which is where we are now, in Aquarius.
You know it.
Which is an air sign. All the air signs are very important. They're the only ones on this entire wheel. Philosopher's Stone, Rotor, Torah, Tarot. Knights of the Round Table. This is it right here. This is it. All of it's in this wheel. This is your free will,
Free will.
You can't violate the free will, It doesn't work that way. Not unless you consent. Go into the house of the man with the water pitcher, meet me in the upper room. All these air signs are the only ones that are human. All the other ones are animals. The air signs are human. That's your SPIR, your spear. It's your fire, your Ra, your radiance. When you die, which means to split in two, your spear leaves you. SPIR. This is the SPEAR, spear, pie chart, And then when it leaves you, because all the 4 rivers of the Garden of Eden is oxygen, nitrogen, carbon, and hydrogen. They all weigh less than the air. It rises up, your heat, your Ra, and then it falls again as rain. From Cancer, cardinal water, which is HI, in Gematria. That's the most high. When you
Gematria.
hit that, you fall again as rain, Ra, rain. They don't want you to know that. It's the only water sign on the top, and it's ruled by the moon. This is. They got you trapped in your lower mind. And that's where they need you there, because they need more slaves, Slavics, And it's just, I just want to point that out to you. That's the Bible, the book that they wrote, the 2 testaments, this one and this. It's just, I love y'all. I got a couple more videos to do.
What a brilliant brother, hey? How deep is that? We're going deep now. So this is the subject of which we're going to go on. Astrotheology, Santos Bonacci. Yes, that's what we're going to have a chat about next time we have a hangout. The numbers, the 33 vertebrae. All right, the what's that elixir? I forget now what goes up and travels up. I can't recall it all randomly, I'm afraid. I do need to prepare some things, but there's a lot going off here. It's astrotheological consciousness. It's all around the realm. It's all in the architecture. The astrotheology is reflected in the bricks and the mortar. The mason, Jesus was a carpenter, don't forget. He wasn't just an everyday Joe. Jesus was a builder and a designer, a fabricator, a creator, let's argue, yes? He wasn't just a meek man. I know that what he did wasn't meek, very meek, but Jesus, Jesus, you know, son of Yahweh, he was a builder, a creator. He wasn't. I'm not saying he's a mason. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that there's a lot here. There's a lot of symbology, and if you're ready, then we're going to. This is what the hangouts are going to be about. Anybody with geometric references or interest, you will need to get in touch with us. I am currently in a suit, trousers, quite well done up, like you can't see, but I've been out trying to get some private revenue for Laird David, and looking at, you know, income. Things have shit's hit the fan, let's say, so we're being practical, but this is the last little push I want to get out of a subject and topic which will help you go hand in hand with your phonics, with your conversion of you know, Anglo to what is currently being used. So definitions of the words deaf, Phoenician, and the phonics of it, such things as like Jupiter, you know, and things like this, the numbers, the relevance, the moon, the zodiacs, the times, the bull. That guy is a very, very clever man. He just talks like I do. He doesn't make a big deal of things, but what he knows because I know, and I know he knows. He is me and I am him. I am him, Elohim, oh wow, just echoed in my mind from earlier. So what we're about to bring you now, in preparation for when Brother Santos is better, I did have that hour-long chat with him, about a private chat, so I can't tell you, but he's alright, he sounded well, he's articulating, and I'll be very honoured to have this man on Indiglo. I didn't say thank you for the 2,000 subscribers, new subscribers and new family, and thank you very much, much love. Just like brother Stovilla Elohim Ra has just said, he says peace and love at the end of every video. I like his sentiment, I like what he says. I've got a lot to say. If we and him can get on a hangout with Santos and Romley Stewart, that's trying to be worked out right now, or I'll just chat to Santos privately if he's not up to it, maybe with Andy, if Andy's about. Say 10, let's listen to this one, 12 minutes something, and I'm going to go through all your comments as well.
Hold up. Stovilla Elohim Ra again, and today I'm going to go over, well, last video I went over how March 21st was the first day of the year. In this video I'm going to go over why it's the first day of the year and all the syncretism involved in January 1st and Christmas and Capricorn. And so let's get to it. All right. So you have the...
No, sorry. That was my bad. I touched the edge.
The zodiac wheel. Ugly ass one. But anyway, this is Capricorn right here. This is December 22nd. At the bottom. This is March 21st. First day of the year. September 23rd. We've already done this in the other videos.
Just doing this wheel, I'll come back to you. I just want you to hear it. I'll put the links in after.
Alright. And the Capricorn is the sea goat, is the symbol. And the goat would be God of all things.
Goat, God of all things. Now there's a one there. When I heard that, I was like, are you sure? Moab, mother of all bombs. Goat, God of all things. Just put a pin in that, all right?
To them, because they've capitalized on everything, you know, and it all comes from the goat. It would be the gospel. That's where you get in the word for goat. It'd be Tragos.
Tragos, T-R-A-G-O-S.
And the spell part comes from Tragos Audi, which is just it's goat ode is what it stands for. Goat ode, which goes the gospel. You know, and it's the Capricorn, Chupacabra. It all goes back to the goat. It's just a fiction based on the circuit of the sun, you know. And all those words are like decapitated, captive, captured, captain, capacity, capital, capsized. They all come from Capricorn because they own this. That's the one that rules the bones and the skull, the skeletal system. You see the skull and bones, and they got the 322. First day after the first day of the year, after the cusp there on their little symbol, you know. And this is the 10th sign. You know, this would be Jesus. March 21st. This names of the sun. Up here is the Most High, Christ.
This one.
Here he's called Set. Here he's called Satan. Which this is the 10th sign of the zodiac. January 1st would be about somewhere in here. Anyway, Satan is just, say,
10.
10. There's no devil. That's stupid.
IXX.
No, I used to be a Christian, you know. Now I'm just glad it's December. Which December comes from Deca, which is 10 years of decay. 10 years of decay.
Hey.
Creates a decade. You know, it all comes from 10. Everything is 10. It's the 10th sign, you know, and it all comes from Saturn. The Saturn rules these two. Saturn directly across, Sun, Moon. Doesn't happen anywhere else. It's the only place. And of course, this is December, you know. It's just crazy what they do, you know. And so January was also could be said as one or John, which is John. These are the 4 Gospels in the Bible. This is where it evens out on the sine wave. It evens out here. So this would the scales of Ma'at in the Bible. They call her Matthew. You got the scales in there. John.
Appointment at 1.
March. M-A-R-C-H. C-H is cut. So this would be Mark. Luke. I will follow. Oh no. I had a man do a fake flashback too. Whole nother video. Anyway. These are the people that these people are running game. This is the death of the sun right here. In Aries, the true birth. And then here you rearrange it, it's a rise. It rises, becomes Christ here. He's an adult. And then he rules here. The dog days of summer, Leo, Canis Major, Canis Minor, Sirius, all the dog stars. And then here is autumn, the fall of the sun.
The fallen ones.
This is the longest night. That's why the cross is longer there. It's the shortest day. The longest night. This is the longest day. This is the longest night. These are daylight savings time. Before George Bush passed the little act changing them to November and all that good stuff, you know. And what else can I go on about here, you know?
What a fantastic mind. This is what we're going into next. Are you ready? I think you are, yes. So I'll read some comments and then I'm getting off. We'll be back later in the evenings and we're going to go. Justin, would love to talk to you. Send emails. I'm going to look at them later on. Angela, not a problem. Sister, thank you for joining. P1000, hello there. Just popped in. We'll listen later. Thank you. Chef, nice one for that. Oh, okay, nice one. 1133 and 333. So you're getting 1s and 3s as well. Okay, interesting, very interesting. I think I've found my numbers ratio link by accident just this morning. Aha, FPV, nice one, brother. How we doing? Long time. I need to catch up with you guys. Indeed. It's P1000 a new what? Cool Pix, yeah. I can't remember now. Or was it an upgrade from P900? Confused. I did see a Cool Pix, didn't I, before, I do believe, as well as. Jesus, yeah, the Divine 9, radius of the Sun, 43243. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 6. 4, 5, yeah, 9, and 6, 6, and 6. Yeah, is 18, and 1 and 8 is 9. So you've got 2 lots of 9 within the 3 6s, and a 9 on the 4 and 5. Yeah, so 18, you'd argue 1 and 8. Yeah, 27, 2 and 7 are 9. But you're going equals 4,320. 4 times 5 times 6 times 6. I didn't see the stars. Is 432, 432, so 432. It's also yeah, wow, bosh, numbers, science, wave, everything is resonance, frequency. Remember Tesla, the importance of 3, 6, and 9, the divine thighs of 9. Wow, yes, something like that. It's going to be brought to you as more detailed, and I'm giving you an idea of when you're researching what you're going to cross. Tommy Robinson fabricated. Look how many names Tommy Robinson has got. He's got about 3 so far I've found. He's an actor under directions, alright, acting and funded. Somebody fund me and Andy in this this movement to move forward. We can't get any funds. Even when you come out on tube and say, hey up, anybody want to do it? Should have not got. You should have. Jamie Brown. No one. Easy now. See, don't talk about him. We don't give him the time. We have ways round that. We don't give that man the time or the anything, to be fair. Yes, hence the name being encoded with pi, and the name Tommy Sanford states soldiers, Soul Dyer. Got some stuff for you. Just wait for me to get the 7 golden candlesticks to 7 major luminaries. Indeed, it is F. Yes, it is. Bonjour, hi, brother. Sonia. John Robinson is a crypto Jew name. It stands for Rubenstein. Jupiter. Look at that. Jupiter is what? Phonetically, same as Jupiter. Jupiter. Sounds like. First word. Starts with bonded. 13 chakras. Yes, I have. Yes, indeed, my man. I've missed these little interactive videos. Thank you to the 17 viewing. Anyone taking in? Yeah, carry on. John's trying to distract from this important. John, stop trying to distract from my video's topic of Giaramita does Gematria. Because you know, as well as I do, this is the key. This is the way forward. This is how we have been controlled. And that man that you're talking about is a funded distraction puppet for the people. We are the men for the people. We are not brain dead, and we don't give brain dead issues time. We move forward with things that we can tangibly articulate and move and use and actually effect and manage and change. David of the Graham clan, good afternoon. Hello there, fellow brother David. You're a Taurus. Okay. Satan is sacrificed their firstborn. They do indeed, John, true. Lots of high profile losing babies a few years ago. Look, yes. Jamie, hello. Who's that guy? He's great. You're getting links shortly. Isn't he great? Isn't he just a legend? Yes. I'll share him again and put a link in the video for you. Jesus is the sun projector. Thank you, F. What was above? The cross. There was 3 initials on there, wasn't there? I, H, Horus, Ra, and Isis, Ra, I-R-H. Isis, Ra, Horus. Can you link that guy in a hangout back chat? That guy, yeah. I'm trying to get hold of him. He hasn't answered yet. I'm trying my very best. Yeah, he also is influenced by, we'll say, such talkers, logic as Chiron Last, etymology, and also Santos Bonacci with the astrotheology there. Incredible brain, incredible mind, eh? Easy. How we doing, Sister Karen? Hello there. Look at your little love hearts. Nice one, my little darling. has been said, we are coming out of Pisces. We're coming to 2012 that happened. That for all that are wondering, you know, I'd say. David, I like that comment. I'm not going to read all that, but yeah, sustained. You're all just post stuff I've lost. Yeah, easy. John of the Middleton family. Greg, hello there, brother. I have both channels. It becomes clear. 1000. Thank you. Angel, Cleaner, Angel John. Pi, yeah. An angel is a particle accelerator, the cause of winds, projections, halos, luminaries, lighting, lava, and a great many other things. Yes, they are. And look at that, linked up. Go follow men. Thank you, F. The Fibonacci sequence exposed. Yes, we use phi, we use pi, we use phi and pi. Fibonacci sequence. Don't forget the there's another one, isn't there? Phi, pi, Fibonacci. No, I can't think of it now. Is there? Maybe not. Ratio, golden ratio. Bosh. Before you get there. There we go. FPV Angel, thanks, nice one. We share, David, that's what we do. We're a sharing fam. Information and knowledge, that's the power and the key. Israel is the name. Israel, yeah, split that up. Yeah, that's indeed. Got a lot to bring out on that F of what I've researched and found for you to compare and contrast to with that. To hide the 12 gates from scripture, they invented the globe. International dateline is where they chop the map up. Yay. You was born 2112. Nice numbers, David. Nice numbers. Sounds like a rush, David. Right, so more to come. Hope you're all well. We've got lots to do, things to catch up with. We will be in touch. And if I can get this lovely brother, what did I call him? Stovilla, Elohim Ra, then we will link up. He hasn't been active for a year though, so guys like him you'll find come about, they're active for a bit, then they just disappear and go silent. Yes, it's frustrating, isn't it? It's not happening with me. I intend to be loud and clear and direct until I cannot draw breath anymore, whether that be public or private or both. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. We'll try our best, and I'll share the link shortly. Alright, so peace and love. Enjoy the sunshine. And yes, thank you very much.